He will bear witness to the greatness of me.
Is there money to be made?
The cogitator panel has dozens of breakers, buttons, handles, switches, and other control mechanism. View the log. You discover the local data crypt with contents collected by either previous operators of the machine spirit or the machine spirit itself. Using your access, you study the archive stored on the cogitator. Review the supply protocol. At a glance, the record looks like a typical shipping report, but after further reading, it becomes apparent that the focus here is not ore or assembly parts, but augments extracted from the living tech priests and spent mass, the flesh of the victims killed either during or for the sake of the machine ritual. Review the production protocol. The log looks damaged, the lines are uneven, and some of the values seem impossible. After a few minutes of studying the records, you feel your head begin to swim. The stored data can be comprehended by a twisted mind touched by chaos corruption. And the Ascension Protocol? The record looks like a sermon of some mad chaos worshipper. The log, clearly written from someone else's words, mention the heart that extrudes virtue and the cradle that rocks the child of truth.
I always
Pay
have a
attention.
backup plan.
Nothing escapes my sight. The Emperor favors me today. I better myself through my service. Duty prevails.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Missed anything yet? Oh look. Oh, that's open. Get rid of this Chaos Warrior first. Who should be up in the corner?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I'm impressed by your combat skills and conviction. Perhaps one day you will consider serving him under a different set of tenets.
I hear your words, and I see your intent. In truth, all you wish to change is the name of the one who commands me. But I am already the Domin's shadow.
You tell him. Desecrated altar of the Omnissiah. Purity seals have been torn off and a data slates. Data slates with the sacred code shattered and some of the teeth on the gears broken off. The dormant's broken off.
Keep your wits about you.
45. over here.
Cast your eye there.
Find within the primordial truth of the strength of the power delivers retribution into those who keep you blind. State with its divinity manifest with the true gods. The Chaos Space Marine towers over the Tech Priest. Bowed head like a dark cliff, he is reciting a sermon, slowly amongst chanting. From the mere sounds of his deep, low voice, you break into a cold sweat, and your gorge rises. Listen, for the truth reveals the path of the darkness unto the primal truth, which has thrown open the gates of the wayward souls, seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of dogma and have guided you into the abyss. Accept now the hope granted to you by the greatness of the world bearers. Sacrilege. Here, on the soil of the Imperial world. Hendrik hisses through his gritted teeth. I knew our meeting on Reichland Minars wouldn't be the last, but to run into the Amphions here, Kiva Gamma did not merely succumb to heresy, Kinokon. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. Pascal gazes at his former brethren and whispers dryly. The Nosfer's signature of a defective unit has been achieved. In accordance with the sacred commandments, I will tolerate no heresy. Hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without redemption. Solomon stares at the monstrous figure with glassy eyes. I thought I knew everything about Lex Imperialis violations, but that thing offends his law by its very existence. Interrupt his sermon with a pale into the God Emperor. Your words of righteous hymn have cut through the torment of the heretics' impos proclamations. You feel as if the light of the Emperor himself touches your heart, warming it with grace and protecting it from malignant corruption. That's one extra point. Chaos Space Marine roars in fury as the Tech Priest turn to charge you. Q.
I'll make an example out of you!
Let the blood flow!
Other Hyrex. And then we want Gal. Observatory. Enter. Go here. Solomon. Up. Dog. Yeah. Dog.
Rejoice in battle!
Right. So, start against some of these.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! I'll do it.
Fire.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Oh.
My soul shall become like fire.
A lot of injuries.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Right.
One of us would be enough. Understood. I'll take it as a priority. Understood.
Short bash.
It won't take long.
Well, that's sitting.
Running binaric override. Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnissiah.
Oh, not the dog. Okay, every time you kick dog away, he comes back for more.
Let's see to it. Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
As honor ordained. The shadows will see it done. As the tenets demand. Trust me. Aim for the heart next time. I shall not fail. As honor ordains.
Some blood in. Yeah.
Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, God damn it.
Who, if not me? I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Death is a blessing.
On it. Here's my perfect moment.
Right.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without eradicated.
I also got this though.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. That is not the Emperor's will. Each strike is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
I don't want him shotgunning everybody.
guided by faith.
Move 2.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
No, go and hide.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, there's one guy still left
From the
alive.
ashes,
Bugger.
I will rise.
The guy I kicked over.
The order is clear. Moving into position. No heretic escapes punishment. Let's test our skills, Glato.
I don't know what battle mode does, but there you go.
High momentum.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Activating force mode sacrament. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
Away from me.
I need a foothold. I won't object to it.
Fill up Argenta slightly.
Your end was inevitable.
It's on this.
Never doubt me.
Vertical bolter, so that has to go. That's the boss fight.
I always keep my options open.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
The cogitator looks dead. Only a single lit lumen shows that there is life within the machine. Bring your electrode to the scanner. Can't. Huh. Step away.
I always have a backup plan.
Goods here. Go back here.
Let us not dawdle.
Can't see it. Cannot see it, so I can't.
Is there money to be made?
Black vest.
This explorator is
Price table
blessed with
weapons,
multifunctionality.
spell pots, chopped up flesh limbs.
Keep your wits about you.
There's a fight there.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
I got fatigue.
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
No, I don't have fatigue. Not quite sure what it's supposed to do. Give you another one of these, perhaps.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Crucified bodies had all their arguments removed. Judging by the abundance of blood, they were ripped out when the tech priest was still alive. The tech priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augment is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in deadly pale artificial flesh. You make out a note of a multitude of flesh augmatics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I hear your footsteps in the void. You are von Valancius, are you not? Pascal Ancient exchanges a series of Van Hennick signals with the tech priest before saying menacingly, initiating arrest procedure. This unit is using a fabricated identification code, which constitutes a grade 4 transgression. Identify yourself. His white and lifeless lips stretched into a smile. My name is Demetes Henneman. I believe it is familiar to you. The statement is false. The unit stands accused of identity theft. I am guilty of many things, but not the transgression you speak of. I have stolen nothing from you, my tech comrade, unlike many others who have indeed robbed you. Are you the one who stole Megas Tarz's personal code and made an attempt on his life? No, why would I do that? It was the work of the maimed hunter. Term not recognized. It is a specialized term used for your branch of tech heresy? It is simply a name that fits him. You must have noticed by now that names are full of lies, haven't you, Pascal Hanneman? Mocking laughter burst from his heretical lips. You're a heretic, are you not? Merely seeking knowledge. However, the experiment I have conducted extends far beyond the allowed limits of ordinary transmechanics, tasked with maintaining a planetary vox ray. But ever since I received that strange signal, my ears have opened to what I have previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Every night since then I have been turning my vox station into that very frequency and listening to the voices. I am a heretic. The fabricated sensor didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but did not prohibit my research. Later, when the mysterious visitor revealed the truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the strap code for him in the depths of my mind. It lives there still, eating through my synapses and burning new connections that are open to the new knowledge of change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I am a heretic. The reason for the failure of this unit's operation has been established. You have fallen victim to the cognitive corruption of chaos. Your computing processors have been disrupted. You are defective. Defective, I reveal the truth. I can comprehend the Omnissiah's command. Meanwhile, your mind thrashes about within the cage of data vowels, of which one of us is defective. Oh, sod it, let's just kill you. The voices warn me of this moment would come.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Magenta is first. Right. That. Go here. Gibbles can go here. Can go here. Solomon will also move to the front. I can go behind him. Down. Go here. He's next. He's got some schools. Start off with burning everything.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! As the Emperor commands, eradicated. I'll do it.
Dash to here. Pick.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Some prayer. Oof. That hurt.
It's time to regroup.
He's almost down. Right.
Setting target parameters for tech familiar unit. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. My vow is to serve. Explorators know one route. Forward.
What's it do? Right.
Mark the target. Glato, we're undertaking this task. Understood.
Well, I can't shoot from this distance.
Accepted.
If I'm gonna shoot, I should be able to shoot.
One of us would be enough.
Battle mode. Shield basher? Wait, not on.
As the tenants demand. Trust me. As honor ordains. The shadows will see it done. Trust me. As the tenants demand.
Get me a target. Naturally. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
Come, the other side awaits.
I'll do it. One issue solved.
I'll see to it, personally. On it.
Right.
I'll see to it, personally.
I'll do it.
Oh. And him there.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
It's as good as done.
You for attacking him? Excellent. Have a go.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Everyone, step aside.
Real.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
Thing.
I won't object to it.
Holy terror! Smite your enemies!
Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. Naturally. I won't object to it.
Enter.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Can't do that.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Lay down.
He's the tread of his faithful. Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnisire. The scriptural request approved.
Behold.
Hold the formation. I'll take it as a priority. The order is clear. Target eliminated.
Pascal stands motionless as he stares at the heretic's corpse. After a long silence, he finally says in a hollowed voice, I am taking his neurocogitator. The data contained within must be analyzed to supplement the cataclysm of maintenance and operation. Do what you deem is necessary. Pascal leans over the corpse, activates a sampling tool on one of his mechadendrites, and plunges it into the tangled augmetics covering the heretic's skull. Someone got a level. New plasma. Multiple cogitate.
There.
The vats of which previously used to store fuel oil have been turned into reservoirs of blood, ingredient for the vile ritual that placed the ordinary protocols of the Manufactorum. Curved parts appear in foreign compared to the ordinary geometry of the Manufactorum. The many holes and the fasteners indicate that each component serves as but a single part of some wretched design. Each of the wheel's melee attacks made against an enemy under the effect of exposed weakness reduces the enemy's strength. After you the athletic. The mishmash of steel, wire, and augmented shaped up by some madman into an unknown, frightening monstrosity. Level him up. He actually been ability and his two main fellowship as well because of the dog. Ballistic skill. Coercion is
I always keep my options open.
fine.
That was a problem for you.
This eerie looking makeshift structure is an altar to Siege. Amidst the revolving totems and twisted symbols dedicated to the Chaos God, you notice a string of numbers burned into the metal surface.
Let us not dawdle.
Take heed, rogue trader.
If I do this,
Processing data from tech familiar unit.
I can play Still Talk.
I better myself through my service.
The machine god grants me
Large
insight.
device is a cargo lift used to transport parts. CyberGuard is asking for access codes you do not have.
I always have a backup plan.
Downstairs.
Keep your wits about you.
Numerous wires and pipes run into the filthy cages, which are filled with what looks like a conglomeration of human bodies. You cannot make out who is in the cage, but bright blue sparks flash intermittently in the darkness, while the mass of flesh twitches and shudders. Hendrix casts a scrutinizing eye over one of the cages before withdrawing his weapon and approaching to examine what lies inside. Cage close to you. Through the metal bars, you see it truly is a pile of human bodies, or something that used to be. The monstrous, deformed bodies are fused together in places, while others were separated using saws and knives, leaving wounds, seeping pus, slime. Wounds that are agglutinating and sprouting tendons. Rods connected to wires that run to the nearby cogitator briskly across the flesh. One of the humans' heads turns to you, Mercy. Even attempting to speak causes the mutant pain, but he bears the agony, forces the words out. Mercy, make it stop. Study the mutant. You examine the pulsating mass of flesh. The creature in the cage seems to be composed of several bodies joined together. You see no sutures or any other means of which separate parts that could have been connected. Among the layers of meat you can discern large knots of muscle, various limbs, exposed bones, parts of faces, and entire head. Only warp sorcery is capable of creating such an abomination or preserving the ability to live on. What is this? Hendrix takes in the surroundings and once again fixes his gaze on the content of the nearby cage. I'm beginning to have an idea. The Lexa mechanic mentioned the inhabitants of the low levels who had been imprisoned in their homes. He said some of them were brought here. The cultists did something to these poor souls in their own home, and now they are studying the result. Lexa mechanic talked about some kind of slag waste disposal and chaos symbols on machines. What are the arch enemy's minions doing to the people on the lower level? To know the workings of dark sorcery means to allow corruption into oneself, Hendrix scowls. These are warp mutations, no doubt. Perhaps there was some side effect, and that is why they were brought here, to be connected to the censors and cogitators. Even fallen tech priests who have rejected the Omnissiah are driven by perverse hunger for knowledge. You seen anything like this before? I have seen a great deal, Rogue Trader. That includes mutations caused by chaos sorcery of chaos. But what frightens me the most is not their repulsive form, but what is hidden beneath it. Hendrix frowns. The human soul in torment. Chaos never forgets to ensure its victims retain the ability to suffer. Where are they hooked up to cogitators? Hendrix carefully studies the screen, the computer machine. Lingua techniques are corrupted by scrap code, I'm sure. It's unlikely we will be able to extract anything of value from the data script. Thinking, Hendrix clenches his fist and bites down on his knuckles, and then recoils when the mutant from the nearby cage reaches a hand out to him through the vase. You, female face, watches you from within the gloom of the cage. Even though half of her head has been turned into a mass of bone pumping growths, a single eye looks at you with surprise amount of intelligence. You promised us. Her words are etched by the other voices in the depths of the cage. Hendrix leans toward the cage, but at sufficient distance to ensure that the mutant cannot reach him. Who are you talking to? What did they promise you? Who are they? You took us from the Inferno. You promised us a reward. You. Her face contorts in a grimace. The creature's lips sticks together like melted wax. I'll be damned. They can still speak. They remember the people who did this to them. Hendrix balls his fist. Powerful rage, and then frowns in thought. Perhaps a little biomancy will allow us to draw fragments of knowledge out of them, or it will trigger further changes. Rebellious stares at the pile of fused flesh without blinking. I do not hear their names in the dying one whisper. They have become too twisted, have no longer remember them. He no longer remembers them. If there is something that will make them talk, we must. You think so? Tiny fragments of data could prove worthless and even harmful to us in exchange for practicing in this torture. Seems your mind's already made up. Hendrix wavers for another moment and then leans over the cogitator. Each mutant has a cable attached. I may not know the nature of these machines, but it isn't too difficult to increase the voltage. Here's the switch. You hear a crackling of electricity, the wires glow with blue sparks, and the creatures locked in the cages drop lifeless to the floor. The sharp tang of burnt meat hangs in the air. That's that then. But do you know what bothers me, Rogue Trader? A number of these people. There are too few. The lower levels of similar manufactorums are inhabited by millions. What happened to the rest of them? Hendrix shakes his head. I know I won't like the answer. Let's go. We still haven't done what we came here for. I'll save it there, and that's what I'm going to finish for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, so long.